Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. Following video, if you've clicked on it for Skyrim modding here on PS4, is not a fixed video. This is a video that is intended for our mod author community, as I do know I have several of you that do watch my content. While I don't like to bother you guys with issues or anything unless I absolutely have to, as I know how busy you are, I received a comment earlier for a glitch that I have absolutely no experience with. I've never heard of it, where there is a purple smoke glitch that is under the player character's legs. And the person plays on PS5, and they had asked if I knew of a way to remove the glitch. And so, again, having no experience myself with it, I did some research, and from what I've found, it sounds like it's most likely a magic effect that has been transferred from an enemy, most likely a Storm Arcanok, or possibly a Dragon Priest, somehow onto the player character, and is now staying persistent on the player character, similar to the Draugr Eye glitch that I mentioned a while back that I've also had no experience with, but that other people have. In any case, on PC it sounds like it's fairly easy to fix it using console commands to, for example, the Storm Arcanok, to add the effect and then remove it from the player character. However, this person being on PS5, that's not an option. We do have a mod that is a utility that's supposed to work similar to console commands. However, I cannot provide help and information in using that. I don't want to make the person's problem worse. In any case, in looking on the Creations page, I cannot find any mods to remove that spell effect from either a Storm Arcanok or a Dragon Priest, so I don't know if there are any available for PS4, and in this case for this person, PS5, but I wanted to reach out to the mod author community and see if any of you knew if that is what it is. It could be something completely different. Again, I don't have any experience with this. I don't even know what it looks like. But in trying to get help for this person, I thought one of you might have a fix or know of a fix, or might possibly be able to create one if it's not too much of an issue. That way for this person and anybody that would have it in the future might be able to get it fixed here on PlayStation. Besides that possibility of a mod, in the research that I've done, but they sound like long shots, some people have said, I saw a comment that said that if you had Serana turn you into a vampire and then change into the vampire alert form, that was supposed to remove the spell effect. However, if the player did not want to play as a vampire character, they would then have to take and play through the quest to be able to remove it once it would become available. A similar method was if the player was a werewolf, changing into the werewolf form was supposed to remove it. However, that person did comment that the spell effect came back once they were back to being the normal human character, and I think they said going in the first person. Another method, which you would have to use a separate mod for, would be to change the player character's sex, whatever they are, to the opposite sex and back. However, again, the person commented that the spell effect came back. What in the... Of course. Thanks. And the final method was that somebody said reading an Elder Scroll. Somehow that fixed it. However, the way they made it sound was that it had to be the first time interacting with the Elder Scroll and reading it. And again, I don't remember. It's been so many years since I played through all that, so I don't even remember how all that shit goes. In any case, in trying to provide help, I figured I'd make this quick video, as one of you might know what it is that's causing it or have a fix for it. And also, please, for any mod authors that do comment, please understand that ever since YouTube has changed the comment system to the way that it is now, it's even worse than it used to be. I don't often get notified when I have comments or if I get replies to those comments, so I'll keep a lookout on this video's page, but please understand I could miss something because I don't get notified. But in any case, I just thought that, again, I have no experience with it, but last time with the Draugr Eye thing, I made a video and somehow it seemed like it helped out a lot of people in being able to provide a fix. I was able to find myself at that time, but I can't always find all the fixes, so I thought maybe somebody out there would have one. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and sorry to bother you guys. Take care.